Well, the Biden administration's COVID relief plan is one step closer to becoming a reality. The $1.9 trillion package passed the Senate over the weekend along party lines, but it still has to clear one more hurdle before it reaches the White House. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports.
The next COVID-19 relief bill is now headed back to the House, where Democratic leadership is trying to sell this piece of legislation that does not include the $15 minimum wage increase. Republicans continue to call it a liberal spending spree, one that includes funding for abortions. President Joe Biden is calling it a victory for the American people, but it's not across the goal line yet.
This plan puts us on a path to beating the virus. This plan gives those families who are struggling the most the help and the breathing room they need to get through this moment. This plan gives small businesses in this country a fighting chance to survive.
The bill had no support from Republicans in the Senate, so Democratic leaders are now feverishly working to convince their members to back changes to unemployment insurance and tax rebate checks.
This bill is bipartisan in that a majority of Republican citizens support it. A majority of Democratic citizens, Republican citizens, and independent citizens support this bill.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell tweeting that the bill will fund, quote, a parade of unrelated policies. The bill includes direct payments up to $1,400 per person for families that earn less than $160,000 per year, while the unemployed will get a $300 increase to their jobless benefits through September 6. But it also includes bailouts for counties and states and tens of millions going to Planned Parenthood, the country's largest abortion provider. Some $50 million in grants and contracts under the Public Health Service Act can be used to cover abortions. Pro-life groups like the Susan B. Anthony list state, quote, shame on Senate Democrats who exploited COVID-19 relief to expand taxpayer-funded abortion on demand.
The Democrats' $1.9 trillion wish list is a bloated, wasteful, and very partisan bill.
Republicans say the decision to pass this $2 trillion piece of legislation will have long-lasting effects on future generations. Some economists say that we're headed for high inflation, something we haven't seen since the 1970s. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.